everybody, I'm going to show you how to create a question for an assessment. So you're going to click on the top where it says assessments. And while this page is loading, a couple things to keep in mind. One of which is making sure that you have a name cycle, a name template that you want to use for your questions, because that'll be important later. Then once you get under assessments, you can go to item bank. Now you're going to have your own personal item bank, which you at this time cannot share with other teachers, which is a pain. But what you can do is you can share the assessment after you create it. So if you add an item, and then when you're titling your question, I always title it off of the test. So if this is exit ticket for Unit 1, lesson 3, I don't know, or whatever you want it to be, come up with a naming convention so that you're going to be able to identify the questions. Then you're going to pick your standards, or I'm sorry, what type of question, multiple choice most of the time. And then you're going to pick your subject, your standards, what course it is, and then your standard for the question. Okay. And after you've done all that, you hit continue. And then you can, if you have your questions written up in a Google Doc, you can copy and paste. You can put your question, the answer choices here. Make sure when you get down here, all your answer choices will pop up. Pick which one you want is correct, and then your point value. Point value is only important if you're creating a test. Otherwise, in my opinion, you can keep it 1 point each if you want all the questions to be equally weighed. They would like things to add up to be 100, but you can figure out what 100% is. Then you can save it as a draft and publish it. Once you've published it, you can't edit the question anymore. So if you make a mistake, you have to delete it. And that's it. That's how you create a question. I would always recommend hitting shuffle options. So that way it changes the different A, B, C, D. If you have any questions, feel free to